right half of the frontal lobe controls the left part of our body and vice versa. This is the part of the brain that controls our personality and our capability to communicate with one another. The frontal lobe is the most accident-prone brain injury. Damage to this section can cause changes in personality and can diminish the ability to assess risk and danger. The parietal lobe is located between the frontal lobe and the occipital lobe and above the temporal lobe. This is the part of the brain that controls our sensory area. This is where senses from the skin like warmth, cold, pain, and touch are translated. The parietal lobe also controls portions of our spatial information, meaning it gives us the capability to judge size, distance, and shapes. The temporal lobe is located beneath the frontal and parietal lobes. This is the part of the brain that controls our ability to obtain and understand auditory information through our ears. Damage to this section can cause difficulty comprehending speech and making sense when speaking. It is also believed that the temporal lobe is part of our long-term memory. The occipital lobe is located behind the parietal and temporal lobes. This is the part of the brain that controls our sight as well as where our minds decipher color. The occipital lobe is especially important for reading and comprehension. Damage to this section can cause visual impairment. The cerebellum is located beneath the temporal and occipital lobes. This is the section of the brain that obtains information from the sensory systems, spinal cord, and other parts of the brain that control movement. The cerebellum also controls voluntary movement such as speech, coordination, and posture. Damage to this section of the brain can lead to balance issues, slower movements, and tremors. Over the course of our lives, our brain creates our every action, thought, and memory. The majority of the brain's responsibilities involve obtaining and interpreting information from our body as well as conducting the body's response. The human brain is one of the most complex organs in our bodies, and we are still learning new things about it every day.